Horses are lined up nicely as they approach the starters area. The flag is up again. E-Ridge is back at the pack. And they're off. For our first race, the Winston Salem Journal out to an early lead. That's E-Ridge. Get 2 lanes more. You've got Red Hills, and back to the pack you go. As they go into the first turn, that's E-Ridge by 3 lengths. On the outside, on the inside, pulling up now, that's Sterling Character. Running third is Red Hills. Coming to the top of the stretch for the first time, that's E-Ridge as he approaches the first jump in the top of the stretch. E-Ridge down the middle of the course. And down the stretch they come. That's E-Ridge out in front. Running second now is Sterling Character. Third, and running neck and neck for third is Rapid Success and Red Hills. As they come under the finish line for the first time, it's E-Ridge by 2 lanes. Sterling Success and Red Hills. Into the outside, he's up to within a length of E-Ridge. E-Ridge holds on to half a length lead. Sterling Character on the outside. Get 4 lengths back, that is Red Hills. Then it's Rapid Success. E-Ridge effectively holds off a challenge and maintains a 1-length lead over Sterling Character at the end of the backstretch, rounding the turn. E-Ridge by 2 lanes. Sterling Character pulling away from the pack now. Rapid Success running third. As they approach the top of the stretch for the second time, it's E-Ridge maintaining that lead by 2 lengths. Sterling Character running second. Rapid Success holding on to third. Down the stretch they come. It's E-Ridge by 2 lengths on the outside. Sterling Character running third now. Rapid Success. In fourth, it's soaring over Seattle, and Red Hills bringing up fifth. Zetchi running sixth. Down the stretch they come across the finish line the second time. It's E-Ridge by 3 lengths. Sterling Character on the outside now. It's Seattle taking third. Soaring Seattle battling for Rapid Success for third, while Red Hills comes up between horses. Sterling Character maintains second. E-Ridge running first. E-Ridge topping the stretch, the backstretch holds on to that first place by 2 lengths. But on the outside, it's Rapid Success. E-Ridge maintains the lead by 3 lengths. Sterling Character effectively holds to second. Rapid Success challenging on the outside, third. As they round the curve to the top of the stretch for the last time, this is your stretch run for the Winston-Salem Journal. It's E-Ridge at the top of the stretch, clearing the jump first. Sterling Character running second. We have a down horse. Rapid Success has come down. On the outside now, it's Sterling Character pulling ahead. Soaring over Seattle, coming on. E-Ridge running third. It's a match race for second. Soaring over Seattle, coming first. And it's too close to call for second and third. Too close to call. Running fourth now is Red Hills. Zetchi bringing up the rear of the pack. You do have a down rider. Running second, we have a down horse. Rapid Success has come down. On the outside now, it's Sterling Character pulling ahead. Soaring over Seattle, coming on. E-Ridge running third. It's a match race for second. Soaring over Seattle, coming third. And it's too close to call for second and third.
Journal Cup. And we welcome Director of Advertising of the Winston-Salem Journal Cup, Tim Lady.
starting line. As they approach the starting line under starter's orders, flag is up. And the starter's going to bring them back around. Flag is up. And they're off. That's the start of your second race. The Oldies 93. Out to an early lead. That's Winwood. Yep, a 2 lengths more. That's Winwood out in front. Now pulling away. That's Manzamore running second. Winwood's just setting a horrific pace. Running third now is Showtime Magic. Then Snappy Fella. Then Total Immersion at the top of the stretch, coming down for the first time. Clearing the first fence. That's Winwood by 2 lengths. On the outside now, that's Manzamore. Get by 4 lengths more. You have running neck and neck, Snappy Fella and Showtime Magic. As they approach the finish line for the first time, it's Winwood on the inside by half a length. Total Immersion on the outside. Running third is Showtime Magic. Now that's Winwood by 2 lengths. Total Immersion running second. And then the pack, Showtime Magic, Snappy Fella, and Total Immersion. At the top of the backstretch now, it's Winwood pulling away by 4 lengths. Total Immersion running second. Running third is Showtime Magic. As they round the turn, it's still setting a terrific pace, is Winwood by 4 lengths. As they come to the top of the stretch for the second time, one more time to home, folks. It's Winwood out in front. The horses are beginning to come together now. It's Winwood, and the pack is moving in. Snappy Fella running second. Snappy Fella now takes the lead. They run consecutively over the fences. It's Winwood on the middle of the course. Snappy Fella on the outside. Total Immersion on the inside. Jumping in tandem. Close behind by rear. On the outside now, it's Snappy Fella. Winwood on the inside. Snappy Fella by half a length. Snappy Fella setting for pace, but on the inside now comes Total Immersion. I'm sorry, that's Manzamore. On the inside, it's Manzamore and Snappy Fella on the outside, running neck and neck. Get the 3 lengths back. That's Showtime Magic. As they complete the backstretch for the last time and head towards home, Snappy Fella by 2 lengths. Manzamore running second. Showtime Magic running third as they come to the top of the stretch for the last time. 2 fences from home, ladies and gentlemen. Running in tandem now. It's Snappy Fella on the inside. Showtime Magic on the outside. Snappy Fella moves to the middle of the course. It's Snappy Fella by a length. Showtime Magic running second, and coming up in the third is Manzamore. And it's a race to home. It's Snappy Fella by half a length. Showtime Magic and Manzamore. That's your unofficial order of finish. Snappy Fella on the inside. Showtime Magic on the outside. Snappy Fella moves to the middle of the course. It's Snappy Fella by a length. Showtime Magic running second in. Coming up in the third is Manzamore. And it's a race to home. It's Snappy Fella by half a length. Showtime Magic and Manzamore. That's your unofficial order of finish. Official results. We'd like to thank Oldies 93 for their sponsorship of this second race. Once again, our unofficial order is number 1, or in first place was number 3, Snappy Fella.
And the winner, Tony Garland, Snappy Fella, trained by Michael Berryman from
Ice Strike, a bit anxious at the start. They're off. Valiant Boy broke a bit slow, right to the front now. There goes Ice Strike to the first of 14 fences. Up over that one, and the field of 5 have completed the first of 14 fences with Ice Strike, the early leader now. Around the turn, Ice Strike in front. Bird on a swing second. Length back down to Bavary third and running along well. Another length and a half to Spring Warning and Valiant Boy fifth and last in the early going. Coming into the stretch for the first time, and they approach the second of 14 fences. Into the straightaway. Up over that fence, Ice Strike maintains the lead. Bird on a swing still in second. After that, Bavary. Then Bavary's followed by Spring Warning and Valiant Boy. Up over the third fence, they've all completed that one well. Coming past the finish line now for the first time. To the fourth fence they go. Up over the fourth fence, and they've all done well as they move now to the fifth fence. At the fifth fence, up over that one, Ice Strike took that one well. Bird on a swing second. After that, Bavary on the outside is third. And Bavary followed on the outside, rather on the inside by Spring Warning. And Valiant Boy still trails in fifth. They've completed 6 of the 14 jumps around the turn, and Ice Strike still in front, now by about 20 lengths. Ice Strike into the stretch for the second time as he approaches the 7th of 14 fences. Up over that fence now, and Ice Strike maintaining the lead. Bird on a swing is still in second. Down on the inside, Spring Warning. Bavary next with Valiant Boy. Over the 8th fence they go, and it's still Ice Strike moving easily with Pat Cooney. Up over the 9th fence. 9 of 14 fences complete now. They've a third, Bavary fourth, and Valiant Boy still fifth and last at this time. Over the 10th fence, and Ice Strike still has the lead as they move to the 11th fence that way. At the 11th fence, Ice Strike up over that one into the far turn for the final time. In second is Bird on a swing. Then Spring Warning to the outside, making a run now is Bavarian. Far back, Valiant Boy around the far turn for the final time. 2 fences from home. Ice Strike leads it, and the lead now by about 10 lengths. On the outside into second is Bavary. Into the home stretch for the last time. Here's now the 13th fence. And Ice Strike still has the lead, but that lead has been greatly reduced. Driving hard is Bavary. Now Bavary! Bavary moves past Ice Strike. Gaining ground is Bird on a swing. Ice Strike is dropped back out of it. Bavary has the lead. In second is Bird on a swing. Spring Warning with a late run. Here's the finish line coming up, and it'll be Jonathan Kaiser guiding Bavary to about a length. Finishing second, Bird on a swing, and Spring Warning third. Ice has been greatly reduced. Driving hard is Bavary. Now Bavary. Bavary moves past Ice Strike. Gaining ground is Bird on a swing. Ice Strike is dropped back out of it. Bavary has the lead. In second is Bird on a swing. Spring Warning with a late run. Here's the finish line coming up, and it'll be Jonathan Kaiser guiding Bavary to about a length. Finishing second, Bird on a swing, and
Kaiser, also his second win of the day. Number 1, Bird on a swing was second. Number 4, Spring Warning third. And number 2, Ice Strike fourth. Final time again, 4:19 and 4/5 seconds. Now Bear Saddle breaks well, goes for the lead, but there goes the great Roney up the challenge to the first of 14 fences. Roney and Bear Saddle battling it out at the first fence. They've completed that one. Moving into the third position on the outside is Brigade of Guards, and about 3 lengths back now to second, who is the early trailer. Those 4 continue around the turn and head to the top of the stretch for the first time. And into the stretch, approaching the second of 14 fences. Bear Saddle with a short lead.
Tony is right there second. To the outside, moving along well in third is Brigade of Guards, and Sakic still the early trailer, but he's only about 3 lengths from the lead at this time. 3 fences complete. Now to the 4th fence to go. Up over that 4th fence. 3 of them across the course. Brigade of Guards, Sakic 4th. Approaching the 5th jump. At the 5th jump, Brigade of Guards took that one well, opens up by 5 lengths. Roney is second. They move to the 6th jump that way. Up over the 6th fence. Brigade of Guards showing the way. Roney still in second. To the inside, gaining some ground is Sakic, and Bear Saddle is alongside of him. Midway round the turn, 6 fences complete of the 14. They move to the midway point to the 7th fence now. Coming into the stretch for the second time. At the 7th fence. Up over that one, Brigade of Guards still in front under Jonathan Kaiser. Moving to the 8th fence. On the inside now, Sakic is gained at the second. And landing a bit poorly there and unseating the rider was Brigade of Guards. Now to the next fence. Over the 9th jump, Sakic has taken the lead. Coming to the 10th fence, Sakic at the 10th fence leads the way. Sakic leading the way, cutting into the margin now. Here comes Bear Saddle under Ann Finney to challenge that lead. Roney's back in third. After this fence, 2 fences remaining at the 12th fence. And there goes Bear Saddle under Ann Finney. Bear Saddle going right by Sakic and taking the lead midway round the turn. Last turn now and into the home stretch for the last time. Bear Saddle opens up the lead by 5. Sakic back in second. Roney far back in third. Into the stretch for the last time. Coming now to the 13th of 14 fences. And it is Bear Saddle leading the way at the 13th fence. Bear Saddle in front, going a bit wide was Sakic, and then Roney is third. 14th and final fence in the Tanglewood Cup coming up, and it is Bear Saddle gliding over that fence, and good to move to stay on was Michael Trarig on Sakic, but under the line, Bear Saddle, the easiest of winners. Sakic second, and Roney finished third. The Tanglewood Cup.
And final fence in the Tanglewood Cup coming up, and it is Bear Saddle gliding over that fence, and good.
Come on, Nancy.
From Butterfield, trained by Charles C. Fenwick Jr. and ridden by Ann Finney. Number 3, Sakic finished second, and number 1, Roney finished third. Once again, that final time, 4 minutes, 19 and 3/5 seconds. Now down to my colleague, Nico, for the trophy presentation.
Thank you, Frank, and a very happy trio of owners of Bear Saddle for Arcadia Stables, the trio of Andre Brewster, Francis Eigelhardt, and Peyton Cochran, and to make a presentation of the Tanglewood Cup, we welcome Anthony Woodruff, representing the late Maisie Woodruff, in whose honor and memory this race was won this year.
They're moving towards starter Jerry Newman. Field of 4. Flag is up, and they're off. Breaking first, there goes Priceless Room for the early lead. Priceless Room to the first jump has the lead. Towards the outside, it's Fighting Surprise. And they've all completed that one successfully. Now to the outside, it's Fighting Surprise who's taken over the lead. Fighting Surprise to the front. Harvbrook is in second. Back in third. Let's play our game. And they come into the stretch now. Tightly bunched there with Priceless Room back and forth over the second of 14 fences. Fighting Surprise has the advantage. Moving up between horses, Play Our Game. Up over that third fence. Back in third is Harvbrook, and Priceless Room is the early trailer, about 5 lengths off the lead. Up over the next fence, break of 3 lengths to Harvbrook and another 3 back to Priceless Room, still fourth. Over the 5th fence, they're on even terms now, but now shaking clear again. There goes Play Our Game. Play Our Game to the 6th fence, leads it by a length and about 2 lengths now. Up over that fence, they've all negotiated that one well. Around the turn, once more. Play Our Game. In front. In second, Fighting Surprise. 3 lengths back to Harvbrook third, and another 4 lengths. It's Priceless Room, still in 4th position. Into the stretch for the second time. They approach now the 7th of 14 fences. Up over the 7th fence, towards the outside, it's Play Our Game. Towards the inside now, Fighting Surprise. Those two come to the 8th fence together. They're on even terms. And now, regaining the lead, Fighting Surprise. Play Our Game is in second. Then Harvbrook is third. And Priceless Room still fourth. At the 9th fence, up over that one, Fighting Surprise. Under Michael Leaf, leads the way a length. In second is Play Our Game in good position. Length and a half now, asking for more run. Petra Capel on Harvbrook, and still in last is Priceless Room. 3 fences remaining. Up over the next to last fence, the 12th fence complete. Harvbrook lost rider at that 12th fence. Midway round the far turn for the final time now. And a battle on the front end. Down on the inside, Fighting Surprise. Charging hard now. It's Play Our Game, and circling horses on the extreme outside. Coming from last position. Here comes Priceless Room at the 13th of 14 fences. 3 of them are across the course now. And a battle on the front end. Far outside. It's Priceless Room. Priceless Room on the outside has the lead. Play Our Game next in second. Back in third is Fighting Surprise. They're nearing the finish line in the Time Warner Cable Cup. From last Priceless Room under Ted Thompson, the best of it by 3. It was 13 to 14 fences. 3 of them are across the course now. And a battle on the front end, far outside. It's Priceless Room. Priceless Room on the outside has the lead. Play Our Game next in second. Back in third is Fighting Surprise. They're nearing the finish line in the Time Warner Cable Cup. From last Room under Ted Thompson, the best of it by 3. It was Play Our Game second and Fighting Surprise third under the wire.
We thank Jack Marsh, who has been our presentation coordinator for 10 years now. He makes the presentation to Dabney and Ted Thompson's Priceless Room, ridden to victory by Ted Thompson.